No, it's not easy to come back here. This sidewalk that I learned to ride a bike on, this street that I played football with my brothers in, a lot of really good memories, but also a lot of really bad ones. This is the place where my dad left us, left my mom with 7 kids. Facing this house means facing some of my darkest moments as a child. This tiny 2-bedroom home with 7 kids living in it, I slept on the couch because there weren't enough beds. We lived with cockroaches, mice, and fleas. We grew up on 122nd and York Avenue in Hawthorne, right across from the Hawthorne Airport. My parents were blue-collar workers. We never had trips to Disneyland or went on family vacations. My parents had to work, so there just wasn't time for bedtime stories. I was only 9 when my dad left. And when you're a little girl and your dad is your whole world and he abandons you, something breaks inside of you forever. And there was nobody to explain it to me or tell me that he didn't leave because I was worthless. If I could tell my younger self anything, I would say, you're worth something. One day it gets better. You get out. One day you'll really be loved. Some of my best memories, though, come from my elementary school, Washington Elementary. All of my teachers knew what we were missing, and they did what they could to love and provide that emotional support we weren't getting at home. My 6th grade teacher, Mr. Houston, he's the one that stands out the most. He changed my life. He saw me for me and believed in me when I, of course, didn't believe in myself. I went to 3 different high schools because my family was always moving and so unstable. But I spent my junior and senior year at Hawthorne High. There were race riots when I was there. It wasn't the kind of school you dream of sending your kids to. I remember one of my teachers telling me that if we put Hawthorne High on our resume, we wouldn't get hired like we would if we had gone to a Manhattan Beach school. And part of that was true. Most people from Hawthorne never really get out. But I couldn't accept that kind of life for myself, and I traveled a lot. I went around the country and moved to different places in the country, including Hawaii. I wanted to broaden my horizons and see the world and go places. That kind of life wasn't the life for me. But what really changed my life was when I found out I was pregnant with my firstborn, Evan. He's almost 6 now. And when God gave me this child, I think that was the moment when I actually felt worthy in life. Because if I was blessed this much with this beautiful baby, I must have done something right. Having him meant that I could be to him all the things that I needed. I could be a great mother, the mother that I never had. I could mold him in all the ways that I wish that somebody would have molded me. And then 2 years later, my second son, Connor, came, and I didn't know how much I needed him. I call him my stars. He's the sweetest, loving, most affectionate little boy.
I'm so proud of you, baby.
My kids are everything to me. I am a mother before I'm anything else, and they've opened my eyes. They've taught me so much about myself, and I needed them, and God knew that. And I think He knew that I deserved that. And now I am on a path in my life where I have been trying to get for so long. I've wanted to be a journalist my entire life. But chasing dreams is impossible when you're struggling to just survive. I've graduated from Cal State Fullerton now with a degree in journalism, and I've been nominated for a journalism award. It was certainly a struggle, but I've arrived. I'll never forget where I came from, and whether I wanted it or not, it made me who I am today. And now when I look back, it's just to stay humble. I think you go one of 2 ways. You either follow in the same footsteps or you break the cycle. And I chose to break the cycle.